Wolfpack, what's up? Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Happy, I think this video comes out Thursday, so happy Thursday, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new update. I'm not much of a Rebirth player myself, but I know a lot of you guys are enjoying it. Let me know in the comment section below if you rather the new Rebirth or the old Rebirth. I know some people really hate the update, but I think the majority actually enjoy it. All right, but we're gonna jump in the gulag, put our weapon away, and see if we can fist this dude to Kingdom Come. We are playing, or spectating quads, I should say. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh my God. Dude, what is up with my lag, son? Got 30 frames, 200 FPS in the ghoulie, and I'm just skipping around like a 3-year-old toddler. All right, but we are spectating quads, so we're missing a player already. Not really too sure why. Our boy's way off by himself. I don't think these are the guys that killed me. I may be mistaken. The guy that killed me might have backed out, but I really don't remember what that dude's name was. Regardless, here we are. Now look at this. This is a common, I like to play with random bullshit right here. This is the strategy. You guys know what I'm talking about. You load up with randoms, you mark where to go, and you have a few teammates go with you, and then you have this Joe Blow just like, you know what, I'm coming out here so I can solo the entire side of the map. It's crazy movement, I should say. Do you think you can 1v4 anybody? No hate, but let's just be honest. If you guys can't 1v4, which is very hard, very few people can, you gotta be honest with yourself and start playing as a squad. I know, your favorite streamers are always crying, stop holding hands, man. I get it, I do it too. We all cry about that. But look, fact of the matter is, you guys need to play together, hold each other's hands, push together, loot together, fight together. That way you guys can get more kills. And in turn, the more kills you get, the more fights you get, you will get the practice and become a better player. If y'all are just sitting here playing passive the whole damn game, getting 1 or 2 kills, getting to the very end, hiding in a bush with a heartbeat sensor, it's gonna take a lot longer for you guys to get better because you're just not getting the practice you need to get fights. Again, no slide canceling at all, just kind of running back to our teammates. So we're gonna go spectate the homies. They probably have a better option of getting in a fight than we do. All right, OG Kitchen, a little bit better off right now. We got a little bit of slide cancel. Seems like we're in better hands. Now look, we almost have enough money for a loadout, but again, because of our teammate being gone, we really don't have it. Now let's discuss what to do right now. Loadout's always your primary objective. You want to get the weapons you feel comfortable with fighting. Any shots coming over from the southwest side over by tents, I believe. Could be a little bit further off. So right now he's just getting a lot of loot, trying to find money. They almost have enough, but look, pick up this bounty too. Even if you don't want to kill the bounty right now, even if you're just like, Savage, I don't want to go fight the bounty because I'm trying to get my loadout, there's good chance that it'll mark an enemy that's relatively close to you. There's a very good chance in that. And the last thing you want to do is get caught up looting, pass up a bounty, and have a player literally come up behind you and kill you. All right, boys, but we're gonna go ahead and skip the looting phase, and we're gonna see well, where this match brings us. All right, we do have the objective. Finally, we have the bounty marked, and again over here we have enough money for our Lodi. Actually, my math may be off. No, we definitely have enough. Couldn't buy Lodi. Don't waste any time. Don't wait for your teammate. Let's just go ahead and get it, dude, because a lot of other enemies are gonna be going to get the loadout as well. And again, you fight with your gun, so let's go. Move your feet. Wish I could ping for them. Orange is sitting here sleeping, dude. And look, this is a lot of downtime you don't want to have when you're trying to get to the loadout drop extremely fast. Hopefully he can find money, because it looks like Orange is playing a whole nother video game. Never mind. Oh, shit. Guys on the ridge to our left-hand side. Notice the mini-map. Let's see if he pays attention to the mini-map or if he puts himself in a bad spot. Again, like I said, a lot of other teams will be going to the buy station to get their loadout, and here we have a squad pushing us on the right-hand side. I don't believe Kitchen has any idea where they're at. Orange trying his best to ping the enemies. There he is. Yeah, you see him. Two targets, and we're just gonna do whatever we're gonna do. It's a weird fight. Not really too sure what Green's doing right now. I think Green's running off to the hangars. All right, don't do this. Play together, fight together. If Orange would have been with us, we could have probably had a nice, decent fight going on, and then in return gotten our loadout. But instead, we're playing super passive. And yes, we may find the money, but because of the separation, there's a good chance one of us is going to get picked by these enemies. That squad was playing together. So if one of our teammates does happen to run into these 2 or 3 players, they'll probably get demolished. But we don't give a shit. We're just going to keep doing what we do. Time is of the essence, man. You got to get your ish. You got to get it. All right, free loadout drop is also dropped down. And again, you want to go ahead and get that. Orion may have landed on it and grabbed it. Let's spectate him and see if he's gotten a little bit more of an idea what to do. Nope. Driving around with no plates on, he can get 3 tapped out of this vehicle like it's no one's business. We got a whole team in the hangar. Team to our right-hand side. Hopefully we can bait this enemy back to our teammates, but they're not gonna be able to do much with this Bertha. All right, one of our teammates is down. We have a ping on the bridge or around the bridge area. Hopefully we can get out and help them out. Lots of pings going out. Enemy going for the execute. Because we don't like to wear plates. Our player Orion went down in a bullet and a half, dude. A bullet and a half. Again, dude, look, if you guys are not good, it's fine. A lot of players aren't good. We all have bad games. A lot of people are just bad at the game in general. Use your numbers to your advantage. There's no reason for you guys to be getting picked off one at a time by someone who had decent movement from the looks of it. Mir looked like they had a little bit better idea what to do. And now here we are having to buy back our homies. Now, hopefully they can land on the loadout drop, the free one. But I guarantee you, that fight they got into, I guarantee you Mira, the enemy, had their loadout and we didn't. None of us did. We're lucky. We're lucky Kitchen was able to get a kill. But you got to give... Oh, no. Orion, brother. Land on the loadout drop, homie. What? Orion! You just like dying, my guy? You just woke up this morning and said, I'm going to die a lot of times to make my teammates buy me back just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. I mean, loadout's on the roof, so it's relatively safe, assuming no one's up there. Let's spectate Joe and see if he's going to land on the loadout or not. He's level 51. These are low-level players. They might not even have loadout weapons available. Oh. Get that kill. Get that kill. Oh, no. Now, look, a lot of us love to full send it and risk it for the biscuit. I'm all for it. But with that big-ass rooftop and the different levels and, like, the different things on top you could hide behind, just pull your parachute at the last second, land behind something. That way the enemy just can't beam you out of the sky. It's not looking good for your boy Kitchen, though. Actually, maybe it is. The enemy can't even hit the vehicle. Again, lack of teamwork, lack of knowledge on how to land on enemies, and also just completely abandoning the buy station. Orion doesn't give a shit about that loadout. My bad, not the buy station, the loadout. Airfield is a fun place to fight, but you need to know what to do, right? There's a lot of rooftops, there's a lot of buildings, and of course you have the tower. So you're gonna have a lot of enemies on the high ground. You see the chopper on the tower anyway. You're gonna have a lot of enemies on the high ground. So again, you gotta sit together and try to avoid playing in the middle of the airfield. Very surprised when you get beaten up the car. Very surprised. But when it comes to fighting airfield, you have 2 sides of the strip. This one's always the easier one to fight on. Why? Because it's mostly low tier buildings. 1 stories, maybe 2 stories. You have hangars, but very rarely do people get on top. And then this one right here, you can access the roof extremely easily. This is a lot more of a pain in the ass because of the towers, because of the different tiers and the different rooftops and the size of the building. So I like to tend to play on this side, and once it's completely cleared, then start pushing over. Whenever you see a team sitting on towers, though, I'm gonna be honest, I just leave. I won't waste my time with them. If I have a Swiss, I'll snipe them in the face, but they probably have self-res, they'll probably have teammates, so let's get up. And it just becomes a waste of time. All right, Kitchen at least has a loadout weapon. Your boys are struggling. Your boys are struggling. And this game's about momentum. So when you're at this point in the game, 2/3 of the way through the match, it's going to get extremely difficult to fight these enemies when only one of our squad members has an actual loadout drop. There you go. Again, separation. Green kind of by himself, and orange and purple still playing that little area with all that loot. Buyback in front of us to the 210. Guy above us. That was an easy shot. We just missed out on. I gotta watch out for the teammate above us. He could shoot us in the back. He's on the rooftop, and we're still sitting here extremely exposed. Granted, he only has a pistol, maybe.
Safe zone.
What are we doing, my guy?
Be ready to fight.
Hostile patrol.
All right, so your boy Kitchen's about to get in a 1v1 situation. He's not too sure. This is where comms come in handy. Your teammate can ping all he wants, and pings are great. But your teammate definitely should be able to call out that there's a guy pushing this building, because as we're going to be sitting here with a sniper, he could sneak up behind us, assuming he comes this way, and kill us. Again, separation costing our teammate his life. What are you doing? What are you doing, homie? He's holding his breath. Or he was. Again, we're vulnerable to all of Airfield right now. We're super tunnel vision on this enemy when we really just need to go. The enemy's not going to repeat that. And if he... Oh, here's that enemy. We're able to get the knock. Lucky us. You need to go ahead and start plating up, my guy. Start running around. Also, look at this. He just got in a fight with an enemy that came from this direction. And now he went in this direction to plate up. It worked out. We're fine. But always assume that enemies are playing together, because most of the time they are. So if we kill one guy, don't run where he just came from, because there's a good chance you're gonna run right into the enemy team. But again, we got lucky that they were playing solo, and we're still here. We've now lost 2 teammates. I don't blame them for backing out, to be honest. Just a lot of tunnel vision on a very, very small portion of the hangar where the enemy probably won't rotate to. And also, even if he does, we probably won't be able to hit the shot. You guys need to know your limits, right? You have to know. If you can't snipe, don't sit here and hold this sniper angle, because all you're going to do is watch the enemy move around and not really accomplish anything. Guy landing next to us trying to get his loot back. We're sitting in the same area. Oh, no. We might actually throw this. We might actually throw this. There you go. Not too surprised there. Enemy broke away. I thought the enemy was going to kill us, Mr. Scripty, but his teammate was in the hangar. It comes to help us out. Big ego challenge, especially knowing there's an enemy in the freaking warehouse. And then here we have Orion. Look at your boy, Orion. Come on, look. I get it. He's a newer player. But dude, again, common sense tells us, if you see enemies killing your teammates, you need to look in that direction. Here we are staring at the rooftop, waiting for the metal to rust. I don't know what the hell we're doing. Crouch walking on the roof. He's going to have a very hard time. Now, look, this is why I made this series. This is exactly the type of player I make this series for. The ones who have no idea what to do, because this is the fear that sets into them and forces them to play like this. Is this a way to play? Absolutely not. Are you going to get a kill? Most likely not. Even if you survive the end game, how do you think Mr. Orion's gameplay and gunplay and movement and aim is going to actually represent? It's not going to represent at all. He's going to get absolutely annihilated. Not to mention he's solo quads right now. But even 1v1s, I highly doubt he's going to be able to win his gunfights, because he refuses to put himself in gunfighting positions. When I tell you guys to push fights full send, push fights full send, that's not a strategy to win. That's a strategy to improve your gameplay. That way, when you start working on the tactics of rotations and playing edges and gatekeeping and things like that, you've already developed some good gunplay. So when you get to in-game situation, you can actually win your 1v1s, 1v2s, or maybe even a 1v3, 1v4. Before you guys can master rotations and positioning and just predict an enemy movement, you've got to get in gunfights. That way you learn how enemies move. You learn to predict the way they play. You learn how to shoot an enemy, where they're going to be playing headies like your boy right here, how they're going to be rotating out of buildings. And you can kind of... You might actually get this kill. Enemy jumped out behind us. We need to be plating up. He's literally following us and we have no idea. To your left. Okay, I'm crosswalking. We're getting shot in the back of the head. The enemy didn't come in the door. The enemy didn't come in. We need to plate up. Plate up, Orion. Also, don't sit in a corner like this and plate up. You got to move around. I know. But Savage, I don't want the enemy to hear my footsteps. Well, guess what? He already knows where you're at. Not to mention, the enemy might play safe. He might rotate out of here and gatekeep us. Don't challenge it, brother. Plate up, homie. Play your life, my guy. Play your life. Very surprised the enemy didn't come back in that building and shoot us in the back of the head. Also, pick up that reticle, bro. You're standing at the ground. Satchel. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. 0 plates. Thanks a lot, Treyarch. / Activision / Ravensoft / Sledgehammer, whoever the hell you are. They have so many studios, you don't know who to blame anymore. It's kind of smart if you think about it. All right, making me some sneak. What flavor should I go with, guys? Talking to y'all like we're live streaming right now. Speaking of which, guys, make sure you follow us on Twitch, where we just keep the vibes up all times. Twitch streams have been popping off lately now that I'm back streaming. Thank you guys for all the support. Y'all have been absolutely killing it out there. I'm gonna do a scoop and a half because I'm living on the edge today, boys. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Gunfight going off to our right-hand side. We laid prone and completely looked the opposite way. He might have his headset on backwards. He might just be playing like this. I'm gonna go ahead and spectate like this so I can live in his world. All right, Orion. Step 1 for getting better at Warzone, guys. Make sure your headset's on the correct way. Fun fact. It helps out a lot, believe it or not. Savage, no it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Guy on the roof looking right at us. This is observation. I'll give him also field of view. He definitely he's playing like he's on a console, so I'll give him. He might not be able to see it because of FOV, but you got to look around. If you're running out in the open and you see a building with multiple levels, especially a rooftop and a tower and all this other stuff, you need to look up and keep that reticle moving around where you think enemies are going to be at. Predict where people are going to be camping. You're not always going to be right. God, Lord knows I'm not, but you got to try. You got to make an attempt. These guys here just running out, not even looking our way. Granted, we're laying prone on a rooftop. I guess I flip my headset back around, huh? Squad seems like they got it together though. Stove out here on his own with 14 kills. Scripty. My man rocking 28. What? Scripty. About to drop a 30 bomb. Let's see, why can't we spectate this dude the whole time? 15, bro. They got a big ass kill count right now. Yo, someone's reverse boosting, homie. Come on, man. They got 90 kills just between these 4 guys. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, homie? Definitely not cheating. The accuracy's... I can't really hate on his accuracy. It's not the greatest in the world. He's got 31 kills, though, so you can't really hate. And all they're doing right now is just gatekeeping people playing the edge. The wide-ass open ending, but, dude, they're running shit right now. It's a 4v1v1. There's no way they're going to lose this. Reverse boosting, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, homie? Oh. And there's Mira. Mira's the one that came in and solo duoed our first team we spectated. What are we looking at? think he was on like autopilot. Definitely not walling, or this kid would be dead by now. Definitely not aimbotting. These guys are definitely legit, just minus the reverse boosting, but it is what it is. This kid's laying prone in a bush. Bet money. This kid's laying prone in a bush, terrified, scared for his life. Or he's down here. He might be in here. This would be a good place to hide. But he ain't down here. Oh, here we go. Stove got a knock, and that is it. GG. What do you think? What are y'all's opinions on reverse boosting? I'm caught in the middle. I'm in between. I'm gonna be honest. SBMM being a thing, you know, it's forced people to find ways to get easier lobbies. If they removed SBMM, I think people wouldn't be able to do this. They wouldn't do this. It'd be a more balanced game type. The whole point of SBMM, that's such a tongue twister, son, at least for me. The point of it was to separate goated tier players from lower tier players, so lower tier players would have more fun, in a sense, buy more shit, right? But with what reverse boosting has done is just completely ruined it for lower tier lobbies. Lower tier guys, y'all have a harder time than we do in our lobbies because y'all are having to go against people on a much bigger skill gap, much bigger. Let me know y'all's opinions and thoughts. Again, I'm kind of just torn in between. I don't know. It is what it is. It's one of those things, but let me know your opinion, your thoughts, your concerns, your accusations. But guys, have a good one. Until next time, good luck in Warzone. And if you're playing these lobbies, you're going to need it.